Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Republicans abandoning North Carolina's governor's race. In the swing state of North Carolina, the GOP Republican candidate for governor has had a bad week. And it's led to a series of developments that might create outsized impacts on the 2024 presidential race, because the state's 16 electoral votes are up for grabs. Even though the race is important to Trump's victory, more and more Republicans are walking away, pulling their endorsements and funding from Robinson, the GOP candidate. Okay, so what happened? Reporting surfaced suggesting that the Republican family values candidate had left some comments on websites for grown-ups that were, well, let's just say not in line with his stated public positions. The comments go a little beyond the normal hypocrisy you find from politicians, and they have triggered an absolute exodus of support. Robinson denies the reporting is accurate. So what happened? Much of Robinson's campaign staff has quit. The Republican governor of Tennessee and Georgia have pulled their endorsements. Governor Kemp's spokesperson had this to say, quote, "The governor attended the fundraiser as vice chair of the Republican Governors Association and will not be offering further support to the Robinson campaign." The Republican Governors Association appears to have totally ended support. So far, the RGA and associated PACs look like they've spent almost $16 million on the North Carolina race. The organization has a history of being tight-lipped about their internal decision-making. But they did offer this statement, quote, "We don't comment on internal strategy or investment decisions, but we can confirm what's public. Our current media buy in North Carolina expires tomorrow, and no further placements have been made. RGA remains committed to electing Republican governors all across the country." But apparently not North Carolina. With donations drying up, those ads were probably incredibly important to Robinson's strategy. There are signs of wavering support from Trump himself. At a recent North Carolina rally, Trump didn't bring up Robinson, who he had previously said was better than Martin Luther King. Vance said, quote, "I think it's up to Mark Robinson to make his case to the people of North Carolina that those weren't his statements, and I'm going to let him make that case." Trump disowning the candidate he endorsed in North Carolina makes sense, and not just in the Trumpian "I barely knew the guy" way. Even under normal political circumstances, it adds up by the numbers. Even though Trump won the state the last 2 times he ran, he is desperately struggling to maintain an edge in North Carolina to begin with. Robinson is down by double digits in recent polling. There hasn't been a poll conducted fully in the aftermath of the scandal yet. So Robinson might bring Trump down even further, or reduce enthusiasm and Republican turnout. Trump is going to have to campaign even harder in the state if he hopes to win it. Honestly, without winning North Carolina, there aren't many paths to victory for Trump. Expect a lot more political focus on a state that realistically shouldn't be in play and wouldn't be in play if the Republican Party had nominated any other candidate. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.